Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode of the Bet Zone. I'm Terry Edelman at TE Picks on Twitter, here to give out some of my favorite NFL plays of the week for slate. We'll start with a recap of, or kind of a look back at my record on the NFL this season, and then of course we'll get to this week's picks. Going to be a bit of a shorter show this year. I'm going a little bit lower volume this week in the NFL. But I've got some plays that I really like, including my first 2 unit play of the season, which I'll be giving out on the show. So we will start right away. Please, guys, if you're new, hit the subscribe button to the channel. If you like this content, please hit the like button. I appreciate all the support, guys. I really do. Taking a look back at my record so far. So overall in the NFL this season, 38, 45, and 1, up 8.54 units. A little bit of a down um, week last week, but that's okay. Looking to jump back on and have a winning week this week. So before we get into the picks, I'll kind of jump into the chat here. Fun fact: Vikings are allergic to cheese. Interesting. I never knew that. Uh, Mr. Edelman, Mr. X, and we will jump right into it here with our first game. Bear with me. Our first game here, which is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, are facing the Philadelphia Eagles here. And I really don't have an opinion on the side in this one. Really, this week, there are a lot of games where I really don't have much of an opinion on the side. I do think 42 and a half at the total here is a little bit low in this game, but I'm not sure who wins. But one play I do like is Chris Godwin, anytime touchdown, plus 200. He has scored a touchdown in all 3 games this season. I've cashed with him back to back weeks. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'll take him here at plus 200 to try to go for 4 consecutive weeks with a touchdown. This Philadelphia Eagles defense is nothing to write home about. Tampa Bay off a pretty bad game in their last game. Be looking to bounce back here at home. So kind of lean with the Buccaneers a little bit, but not pulling the trigger on the side. I'll just go with Godwin anytime touchdown here, plus 200. Eagles playoff revenge game. Okay, okay. Eagles can win this game. That's fine with me, as long as that Goodwin gets into the end zone. But we'll jump into the next game here. IceX was saying that the Vikings are allergic to cheese. I completely disagree. Minnesota Vikings money line. The first time I'm giving it out on the show this season, and this is my first 2 unit play of the year. Absolutely love the Vikings in this spot. So Minnesota, I believe, had a 6.5 win total to start the season. And I really did lean with the over, but I kind of wanted to see how they played first. And all this team has done is dominate their opponent. So, New York Giants in week 1 in New York, it's the Giants. But if you've watched the Giants the last few weeks, since they played Minnesota the last couple weeks, they've actually played pretty well. Daniel Jones has played pretty well. They were close to beating the Cowboys last night. So the Giants haven't really played that awful this year. Then you've got the San Francisco 49ers, who, yes, are continuing to get riddled by injuries. But they were more or less healthy without McCaffrey, but Mason had been doing really well when they faced Minnesota. Was able to get it somewhat close uh, in that game. And then you go to last week where the Houston Texans were just shut down. CJ Stroud had his hands over his face on the sideline. Houston could not deal with Minnesota's defense. The crowd was absolutely fantastic, and just the Vikings dominated in that game. Now they're heading to Green Bay to face one of their biggest rivals here. Um, and Green Bay, yeah, they entered this game off a 30-14 win, but they played the Tennessee Titans, who are 0-3 on the season and are one of the worst teams in the NFL. Previous win against their previous win before that was a 16-10 win at home against the Indianapolis Colts, who are 1-2. Their one win was against Chicago, so that's nothing really to write home about. Jordan Love is questionable to play, hasn't been practicing. And now all of a sudden, Jared Alexander is questionable as well. And he is the guy that is responsible for trying to stop Justin Jefferson. However, he doesn't really usually have much success in stopping Justin Jefferson, but it's his job to try. And now he's not out there. And then you look at the Vikings, they're getting Jordan Addison back, and um, they're also getting Dallas Turner back on defense. So Minnesota's getting healthier. Green Bay is getting more injured, and this Vikings team has just dominated opponents. The wrong team is favored here. Give me Vikings money line plus 125 for 2 units. But not done yet. Justin Jefferson has a touchdown in all 3 games this season, plus 120 for him to find the end zone. No Alexander. Potentially, he's obviously questionable, so he could play, but he's obviously dealing with an injury. Even when he's healthy, he struggles to stop Justin Jefferson. So give me Jefferson touchdown, and then Aaron Jones making his return to Green Bay. I am expecting a big game from him here in this one. There's questions about if he gets a touchdown, is he going to jump um, into the stands and do the Lambeau Field jump? And what will the fans do? Will they accept it or will they push him off? Um, I hope we get to see. I hope he gets a touchdown here, plus 130. Didn't make the background for it because I wasn't going to give it out as well, but I changed my mind. I've got one more touchdown prop here in this game, and you guys know exactly where we're going. Jalen Naylor. He also has a touchdown in all 3 games this season, and he's plus 470 to get a touchdown at FanDuel. Now, with Jordan Addison coming back into the lineup, and with Justin Jefferson being healthy, of course, Aaron Jones' revenge game. The opportunity for Jalen Naylor is going to be less in this game, especially with Addison being back. However, plus 470 is just too great of a price to pass up on for a guy who has got a touchdown in all 3 games. And the defense is going to be focusing on Jefferson, of course, and most likely Jordan Addison, which may leave Naylor open. So plus 470 on Naylor. Um, Vikings money line, Jefferson anytime touchdown, Aaron Jones anytime touchdown, and Jalen Naylor anytime touchdown. I'm big on the Vikings this week, but if you guys have watched them play, you would know why I'm taking them here. I passed on your 2 unit game. LOL. Okay, that's fine. Technically, it's 2 units on the money line, but it's much more when you look at these. Oh, and I know people have asked before about the unit size on props. I went to half unit here with Jones, although I was very close to going a full unit. I did go a full unit on Jefferson. Full unit on Jefferson, and then the Jalen Naylor prop was also a half unit, like Aaron Jones. So full unit on Jefferson. Um, Aaron Jones, I may end up throwing him in a parlay to kind of bet a little bit more on him because revenge game against the Packers. I expect a good game from him. Hey Timothy, how's it going? I see this game to legit end by a field goal. And I'm seeing a lot of people. I've seen predictions for this game. Everybody has it, either Minnesota or Green Bay. It's somewhat split, but everybody seems to have this game ending as a field goal. And I could see that happening, but the way the Vikings have played this year, Jordan Love, is he going to play? Is he not going to play? How healthy is he? Um, Jared Alexander's question marks. I don't know if this game is close. I don't know if this game is close. So Vikings money line. If this spread does move a little bit and you can start to see Vikings plus 3.5, I wouldn't talk anybody off going that route as well. Uh, I just set the wrong team's favorite here. What's up, Terry in chat? Hey, Stop Geo. How's it going? Good luck to everyone here this weekend. Good luck to you, Stop Geo. Hopefully, we have a good weekend this year, this weekend. My favorite nighttime touchdown this weekend is probably Najee Harris. Um, did I hear something about him? Practice is in full. Okay. I thought something about him getting injured, but maybe not. Maybe that was somebody else. The name sounds familiar. But best of luck. Best of luck. Finally here, we're skipping to Sunday night because I know everyone's going to be like, well, what about all the other games? Low volume for me today. I'm really or this week. I'm really focused on a few games, but I love Sunday night football. Khalil Shakir over 46 and a half receiving yards, minus 110. The Baltimore Ravens have allowed the most receiving yards this year, the most passing yards, sorry, this year at 946 over 3 games. So they've got torched through the air. And now you have this Khalil Shakir coming in here, 42 yards in his first game, only a couple receptions, 54 in week 2, and then 72 last week against the Jaguars. He has been the guy that Josh Allen has focused on passing to so far this year. So with the Ravens struggling through the air, with Josh Allen coming in here, I'll take Khalil Shakir over 46 and a half receiving yards. I think this number is a bit low here. And one of my other favorite plays of the week. Give me the Buffalo Bills team total over 23 and a half at plus 114. Um, this number, the 23 and a half, is too low, and it should not be plus money. This is completely priced incorrectly here. So what has the Buffalo Bills offense done this year? Dun, dun, dun. They have scored at least 31 points in all 3 games this year. 47-10 win last week against Jacksonville. Baltimore has allowed at least 25 points all 3 weeks. So Buffalo's scoring more than 30. Baltimore's allowing at least 25. This Buffalo Bills offense. And I was one of those people that believed that the Bills offense was going to take a step back. Losing the guys, Gabe Davis in the offseason, Stephon Diggs. We're seeing so far this year through the first 3 weeks, when you take Stephon Diggs out of this lineup and this offense gets even better, you can see that there is some locker room issues with Diggs, and it's out there. Everyone knows about it. But I was one of those people that kind of thought Buffalo's offense is going to take Buffalo themselves is going to take a step back this year. Instead, their offense has just looked like the best offense in the NFL, the Bills so far. And Houston was supposed to have the best offense, but so far they haven't. It's been this Buffalo Bills team. So I'll take team total over 23 and a half. That's a great number too. It's not 24 and a half, it's 23 and a half, and plus 114 at DraftKings. So I will take that. One of my other favorite plays of the week. All of my premium plays are available at CapperTech. You can go right now, 1 day pass, $10. You get all my plays for the weekend that I've already locked in, and any plays that I lock in tonight or tomorrow. So only $10 there to get all of my plays for this weekend. Make sure, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. 269, 869 subscribers. So we're getting close to 900. Hoping hockey's around the corner. Hoping I can get to 1,000 sometime during the hockey season. But we will jump into the chat. What? What do you mean? What are you saying? What to? I need clarification. Terry, thank you, brother. Thank you, Stop Geo. Best of luck this weekend. Best of luck to everyone this weekend. And yeah, sorry I'm not going, not betting on a whole bunch of games this weekend. Just trying to keep it selective here. I have been so out of it in NHL. I'm not even sure who's on the damn Utah team. Any stars? Go watch the Utah season preview show. I did it with Gretzky Betsky. It was a great show. You can see the lineup right on the screen, and that's a great opportunity for me to promote. Thank you, Stop Geo. All of the NHL season preview shows are up except for a few left in the Pacific. So season preview shows on the channel. Go check them out. We're doing a whole bunch of, obviously, most of the teams are done. So you can go and get a breakdown of each team's season preview. Can't blame me for being selective. Yeah, this week I'm going a little bit selective, but I love the plays that I pulled the trigger on. All of them. All of them. The A's of 6 or more this season are 1-12. I know. I know. That's why I'm taking the dog. The dogs. The NHL shows are superb. Thank you, Timothy. Much appreciated. And for NHL, obviously, if you guys check on the channel, I already have the first show for the NHL regular season already up there. I am going to be doing 2 shows, 2 live shows for the Buffalo Sabres, New Jersey Devils. They're playing 2 games in Prague. So that'll be happening the 3rd and the 4th, I believe. So stay tuned to the channel. I'll still be covering those 2 games, standalone games, Friday and a Saturday, 1 hockey game each day to start the season. So that's super exciting. Thank you everyone for watching. Best of luck this week, and we will see you guys on the next show. Thanks a lot, guys.